Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest insights and updates from the fascinating world of the British royal family. Today, we are delving into reports that paint a picture of unexpected challenges brewing behind the seemingly polished facade of Kensington Palace, specifically concerning the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine. These two figures are arguably the most popular members of the royal family with the public, often seen as the future hope and modern face of the monarchy. Yet recent reports suggest that the view from inside their own household might be somewhat different, indicating a growing tension with the very people who work closest to them. It seems that despite their widespread public appeal, Prince William and Princess Kate are reportedly facing unexpected hurdles stemming from rising frustration among their dedicated staff at Kensington Palace. Before we dive deep into these intriguing details, if you appreciate our coverage of royal affairs, please take a moment to show your support. Do remember to give this video a like. It truly helps our channel reach more royal enthusiasts like yourself. And of course, subscribe to stay updated on all our future explorations of the monarchy. Your support means the world to us. Now let's unpack these claims. According to insights shared by Camilla Tominey, the respected associate editor of the Telegraph newspaper, it appears that the future king and queen are encountering new difficulties. The heart of the matter, as reported, lies in an increasing level of frustration being felt by the palace staff who support the couple's demanding lives. This frustration is said to be mounting due to Prince William and Princess Kate's reported insistence on handling matters and approaching their roles in their own particular way. This notion of doing things their own way can be interpreted in several lights, and it seems from these reports that it's causing friction within the traditional structure of a royal household. While a modern couple might naturally wish to assert their independence and shape their roles according to their vision, in the often rigid and hierarchical environment of palace operations, such an approach could potentially lead to disagreements or a sense among long-serving staff that established protocols or experienced advice are being overlooked. The report suggests this independent streak is a key factor contributing to the current internal tensions. Furthermore, Camilla Tominey's reporting highlights that Prince William and Princess Kate are said to be experiencing growing pressure to up their workload. This indicates a perception, perhaps from within the wider firm or amongst observers, that their current level of official engagements and duties might not be sufficient, given their prominent position as the immediate heirs to the throne. This pressure to increase their public commitments appears to be linked to a significant concern circulating among their aides. These close members of staff are reportedly worried that the couple may be spending too much time with their immediate family instead of supporting the firm. This is a crucial point as it touches upon the delicate balance that senior royals must strike between their public roles and their private lives. The firm is the informal, sometimes affectionate, sometimes critical term for the operational side of the monarchy. The institution that requires constant visibility, patronage, and representation across countless charities, military units, and national events. The concern raised here suggests that some within the palace feel the balance has tipped too far towards private family time, potentially at the expense of the relentless public duty expected of the future monarchs. Recent reports have also indicated that palace staff are reportedly unhappy with what is being described as an attitude change observed in William and Kate. This alleged shift in demeanor or approach is said to be potentially contributing significantly to the palpable tension within their working environment. An attitude change is a rather vague term, but in the context of staff relations, it could imply anything from perceived aloofness, increased demands, less collaborative behavior, or a change in the established dynamic that previously existed. Whatever the specifics, if true, such a change could understandably create a challenging atmosphere for those employed to support the royal couple's demanding schedule and personal lives. The core of the issue, as presented in these various reports, seems to boil down to the royal couple facing pressure to increase their involvement in royal duties. Some critics, both potentially within the palace walls and externally, reportedly feel that William and Kate are prioritizing their family time, understandable as that may be on a personal level, over their fundamental responsibilities to the crown and the nation. The Scottish Express newspaper had previously touched upon this subject, reporting on what it described as the couple's apparent reluctance towards official duties. It's important to acknowledge the context here, particularly concerning the year 2024. It was widely understood and accepted that the heir to the British throne, Prince William, would naturally need to step back and reduce his workload significantly when his wife, Princess Catherine, was undergoing treatment for cancer. This period undoubtedly required his full support and focus on his family during a profoundly challenging time. No reasonable person would have expected business as usual under those circumstances. However, the reports suggesting a reluctance towards duties seem to predate this difficult period, or perhaps refer to a more general pattern. Adding fuel to the fire were whispers circulating among staff, even before Princess Kate's serious health scare came to light. These whispers reportedly went so far as to dub Kate a part-time royal. This is a striking and potentially hurtful label, implying that her commitment or presence in her official capacity was perceived as less than full-time by some of those working around her. These reports also noted instances where Prince William reportedly managed to find time for his personal interests. Specific examples cited include his travel to Germany to attend matches during the Euros football tournament and his trips to South Africa in connection with his Earthshot Prize initiative. While pursuing personal interests and important philanthropic work are entirely valid activities, the context in which these are mentioned alongside staff frustrations and concerns about workload suggests that, to some observers within the palace, these instances might have been perceived as time taken away from core royal duties, further fueling the narrative of a potential imbalance. Let's consider Princess Kate's current situation. At 43 years old, she has indeed resumed some of her official duties following her period of treatment and recovery, which is a welcome sight for many. However, it is equally clear and entirely understandable that she remains deeply committed to being a hands-on mother to their 3 young children, Prince George, who is 11, Princess Charlotte, age 10, and Prince Louis, who is 7. Raising 3 children under the age of 12, especially while navigating a serious health issue and the immense pressures of royal life, is a monumental task. This commitment to hands-on parenting, while admirable in a modern context, could potentially be at the heart of the perceived tension with staff. Traditional royal households were often structured in a way that allowed senior royals to dedicate the vast majority of their time to public duties, with nannies and other staff taking primary responsibility for childcare. William and Kate, however, appear determined to be more present and involved parents, reflecting modern societal norms and their own personal values. This modern approach, however, might clash with the traditional expectations and operational demands of the firm, which often requires extensive travel, long days of engagements, and a constant public presence. The balancing act they are attempting is undoubtedly challenging, and these reports suggest it might be creating friction with the staff perhaps more accustomed to older ways of operating. The pressure to increase workload and the concern about prioritizing family time over supporting the firm highlight a fundamental tension at the core of the modern monarchy. As future heads of state, William and Kate are expected to uphold centuries of tradition and represent the nation on a global stage, a role that is inherently demanding and time-consuming. Simultaneously, they are raising a young family in an era where parenting norms have evolved, and there is greater societal emphasis on parental involvement. Finding a sustainable way to reconcile these two powerful forces, the demands of the crown and the needs of their children, is perhaps the central challenge they face, and it appears, according to these reports, that this challenge is manifesting as internal strain within their household. Moving briefly to a related, though separate point, also covered by Camilla Tominey's reporting, the prospects for a reconciliation between Prince William and his estranged brother, Prince Harry, reportedly appear dim. According to Tominey, Prince Harry is currently low down his list of priorities for William. This assessment underscores the continued deep rift between the brothers, suggesting that a significant mending of their relationship is not on the immediate horizon from William's perspective. While this sounds rather stark, there are also nuances. Some of William's friends have reportedly claimed that he is no longer as angry as he was following the events of recent years, including the Sussex's departure from royal duties and subsequent public statements. This suggests that perhaps the raw emotion has subsided somewhat. However, the prevailing sentiment, as reported, still establishes that there is seemingly no way back for Harry, at least in terms of a return to his former role within the working monarchy, or a close, trusting relationship with his elder brother and future king. This ongoing familial strain, while distinct from the reported staff issues, adds another layer of complexity to Prince William's life and the pressures he is navigating as he prepares for his future role. It's possible that the difficulties within his immediate working environment could even reinforce his focus on his core unit, Kate and their children, and perhaps inadvertently widen the distance from his brother. In summary, while Prince William and Princess Kate remain incredibly popular with the public, reports from sources like the Telegraph's Camilla Tominey suggest they are currently grappling with internal challenges at Kensington Palace. These challenges reportedly stem from staff frustrations over their work style and a perceived prioritization of family time over official duties, leading to pressure to increase their workload. The historical context, including past reports and whispers of Kate being a part-time royal even before her illness, adds layers to this narrative. Princess Kate's ongoing commitment to being a hands-on mother to her young children while resuming duties highlights the difficult balance they are striking in the modern era. Furthermore, the reports indicate the rift between William and Harry remains significant, with reconciliation prospects appearing distant. These insights offer a glimpse behind the curtain, reminding us that even the most popular figures within the monarchy face considerable pressure and complex dynamics in balancing their demanding public roles with their private lives and personal values. It certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the evolving nature of royal duty in the 21st century. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this complex situation. Do you think it's understandable for William and Kate to prioritize family time? Or do you believe they should be increasing their workload for the firm? What do you make of the reports of staff frustration? Please share your opinions respectfully in the comments section below. Thank you so much for joining us for this in-depth look. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to our channel for more royal news and analysis, and perhaps check out our other videos linked at the end or in the description. We look forward to seeing you in our next royal update.